BC extends state of emergency, restrictions on fuel and travel, as significant weather poses more challenges. British Columbia has extended its state of emergency to support flood recovery efforts as well as orders limiting fuel purchases for non-essential vehicles and restricting travel along hard-hit sections of the province's compromised highways. In announcing the extensions on Monday, Public Safety Minister Mike Farnworth said that significant weather continues to pose challenges for the Trans Mountain Pipeline, which normally brings in 85% of the fuel that is required in BC for refining and has been offline since November 14. The fuel conservation measures are working, and I want to thank British Columbians for their patience, but we need to stay the course for another 2 weeks until we have the Trans Mountain Pipeline back online, Mr. Farnworth said. We need to ensure our supply chains and emergency services have the fuel that they need to function. The order restricting fuel purchases to 30 liters per visit to a gas station applies to the Lower Mainland, the Sea to Sky region, the Sunshine Coast, the Gulf Islands and Vancouver Island. That order, along with the state of emergency that gives the province power to implement it, has been extended until at least December 14. The province is also extending an order prohibiting non-essential travel on parts of Highways 3, 7, and 99. Those who flout the rules could face fines of up to $2,000. BC is currently in between the second and third of a series of forecasted storms. Efforts to clean up and rebuild following the heavy flooding of 2 weeks ago, which damaged critical infrastructure and affected every major highway, have taken place alongside overnight efforts involving hundreds of workers and volunteers to sandbag and prepare for more inclement weather. Meanwhile, government has had to find alternate ways to ensure the movement of essential goods such as fuel. Energy Minister Bruce Ralston said government staff have been working with their federal counterparts at Transport Canada and Natural Resources Canada, as well as fuel suppliers, retailers, and the Canadian Fuels Association, to ensure BC has a sufficient fuel supply. Fuel has made its way into the Lower Mainland from Alberta through the railways, Mr. Ralston said Monday. We also know that some barges have arrived to offload fuel from the U.S. This has provided us with a supply of fuel to compensate for the product that would usually come from the Trans Mountain Pipeline while the company works toward restarting the line. CP Rail has said 30 locations were damaged following the rainstorm, but resumed some operations last week. However, some producers are still struggling with the transportation challenges of damaged infrastructure. The forestry company West Fraser has announced it is temporarily shutting down 2 pulp mills, with 220 workers laid off, according to the Williams Lake Tribune. The company said it is unable to ship product and has run out of accessible storage.